Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I wanted to talk about getting started in social media in 2024. I get this question asked so often: how did you get into social media? How can I get started? What can I do? And here are some things that I recommend. A little bit about me: I started as a social media manager. I started with Instagram. My first client was my barber. So that's how I got started. It was a lot of trial and error, but that's how we kind of learned, and that's how I learned. Believe it or not, that was almost 10 years ago. So it's been a long time since I've been in the industry. I am now a full stack developer, so I work on websites, I do digital marketing strategy, as well as social media management. So here are some of my tips for you all to succeed as a social media manager. If you're switching industries, if you're looking to get in this industry, the first thing I believe that you should do is educate yourself. I educate yourself. I really like to say that I learned from YouTube University. I went to school for business. I was 2 years in, and I really just didn't love it. And I was doing lots of marketing. My boss was in marketing, so watching her do all these amazing projects was really cool. Watching her do like the Stanley Market here in Colorado, when that was opening, she did a really cool drop. So I really just wanted to be a part of any marketing things that she did. So I really knew that that was my passion for it. So shout out to Castle for helping me find my passion and being just the greatest people out there. The CRC family, love them. Working at Tootsie's, Castle was really awesome at branding and marketing, so I feel so grateful that I've learned from her. I really think educating yourself is so important. There's so many resources now. You can learn from TikTok, you can learn from YouTube, and it's all free. I really just think you have to be disciplined enough and dedicate the time to learn your craft. They say it takes 10,000 hours to master a skill. So if you're doubting yourself, you just need to keep practicing and get those hours in. Educating yourself means, watching videos, learning all the best equipment, learning that what sizes you need for social media, because what you need for Facebook might be different from Instagram, what might be different from LinkedIn. So I really think educating yourself on social media, what is trending, what is not trending. If you don't follow Wendy's social media, you definitely got to follow them because they're so awesome at being one of those unique social medias, especially their Twitter and Instagram. They're definitely up on the memes and all of that. Find those resources. There's HubSpot, there's Google Free Course, there is YouTubers. One YouTuber I love and live by is Latasha James. If you are looking to get into marketing, she has amazing, amazing courses. I've taken some myself. She has created amazing toolboxes and resources that I have purchased myself when I was starting out. When you're invoicing a client or learning all of those things, which you don't really know, Latasha is great. So I highly, highly recommend educating yourself. Follow other people in your industry, taking free courses, watching YouTube, watching TikTok, going out, exploring what is on Pinterest. Is it still trending? TikTok is the #2 search engine in the world. So you really have to look at those and do your research. And like I said, educate yourself if you're looking to get in the industry. The next step after education is execution. In my book, you really can't do anything without execution. You can plan, you can learn, and you can watch as many times as possible. But if you are not doing it yourself and taking action, it's really hard to learn social media. You really have to be in the weeds. You really have to be in the one posting, the one captioning, the one creating the content, the one video editing. Social media manager, you really are in the weeds. You really have to be. I really think the best way to learn is actually doing it. As a social media manager, you wear a lot of different hats. You're a copywriter, you're a video editor, you're a graphic designer, sometimes you're a SEO specialist, so you have to wear all these different hats. And I really think the best way to learn is actually doing it. So that's why I think execution is so, so important. You can have the best video in the world, the best photo in the world, but if you do not distribute it in the proper way, if you don't have a great caption, if you're not staying up to date on SEO, it's really hard to get those videos in photos into an audience. In Paris. Hi guys. Hi guys. You can come in the videos. Oh, no, you can drink the coffees. There's breaks. Okay, we gotta put you down. Sorry, executing is everything. I highly recommend you educate and then execute, because once you learn how to execute, you're going to feel so much more confident. You're going to feel so much better. You're going to be able to take social media by storm. Trust me, when I got the hang of executing, and got over kind of the at the beginning you're going to have some anxiety when you're posting, did I do it right? Is this, you're just going to constantly look at the numbers. Is it up? Is it down? And I really don't think you can be consumed to that. It is all about learning. And like I said, it takes 10,000 hours to master a skill. So you're just starting, but it's day one or one day. So you decide. The third thing I really think is super important when you're starting social media is create a portfolio. This also can be really hard if you don't have any experience. It's like, when you're trying to get a job, but they keep asking you for experience, you're like, well, I need this job to get the experience, right? With social media, I really think it's like that in a lot of ways. You have to really show your clients, results. People really want to see their social media to grow. They want to see likes and views really at the end of the day. And they want to make sure it's worth their money, right? So building your portfolio to showcase what you can do is huge. Even till this day, it's really hard for me to keep highlighting my portfolio. They say you always market someone else better than you market yourself. I think I learned that in real estate. Anyway, I truly think creating that portfolio, even if it's a Squarespace, Canva, but I think building that portfolio, whether it's starting with your own Instagram, your own social media, if you have a friend or a family member. Remember at the beginning, I did say I started with my friend. She was a barber and she was looking to grow on Instagram, and we kind of just decided to do a trade. She's like, I'll give you free haircuts if you help me with my social media. And yeah, we created a great bond, and I truly, truly love her. And till this day, Cecily, she's out in Vegas. So if you guys see her, go get a haircut by Cess. She is everything. But yeah, she really helped me gain the confidence. She was really confident in her craft, so it really helped me be confident in my craft. And you really just have to surround yourself with those people when you're building your portfolio. Is you really want people that are going to help you thrive and help you succeed. And really, you want people that are helping you learn too, right? I really love to surround myself with people who have more knowledge than me, because then they're teaching me everything that they know, right? Like my friends who are videographers, who are SEO experts, who are strategists, who are PR. I love to take a little bit from each of them, because then it really helps me build my business, and I love when they're pouring into me. So I think, yeah, keep your portfolio really is key. And to build that, I think it's all about surrounding yourself with the great people.
I surround myself with good energy. Because energy is transferable. If you hang out with somebody with a dark cloud, the rain gonna get you eventually. So you go over there somewhere with your little dark cloud, and as I like the sun.
One way I really think that you can also build your portfolio is using things like LinkedIn and Upwork, even posting on your Facebook, hey, you don't have to do services for free either, right? You can do a lower rate. You can still make some money while you're building your portfolio. So don't ever feel like you have to do anything for free or a trade. But I think the first step is making it known that you are offering this service, right? I learned in real estate school that, you should be calling people or having coffee with people at least once a week. So yeah, even just taking that little skill and putting that little marketing strategy and putting it in your business, right? It'll help, because it gets your name back in those people's mind. One thing I really loved about being able to build my portfolio is when I was doing nails, it was so easy for me to talk with people every day. So if you're in a job where you interact and you have customer service, definitely make it a great experience, because a lot of those nail clients that I used to have became my social media clients, and they have been amazing. So yeah, I highly, highly recommend surrounding yourself with good people, building your portfolio, using things like Upwork, creating just even a simple landing page on Squarespace, on Canva, showing your Canva, showing what you can do in Canva. Your portfolio is all of your skills. So highlighting, that you are on Instagram, that you are on LinkedIn, and showing what you kind of specialize in is really going to help you. For our business, we do a little bit of everything. We do video, we do podcasts, we do social media, but I think it really took us a long time to grow out. At first, I really did just start with social media management, and then I definitely grew as my business kept growing. So yeah, create your portfolio. Your portfolio is huge. If you're in Vegas, go see Cecily. She's a great barber. And yeah, the last thing I want to touch base on is marketing yourself, marketing your own business. I have talked with so many people who always want to be influencers, who always want to grow their business, but they are too embarrassed of what people will think. And in my opinion, if you're not embarrassed, you're not doing it right. You need to really make yourself uncomfortable, and getting through the uncomfortability is what is going to help you grow. I always reference this in my head. In school, I remember some girls making fun of a guy who was liking his post, right? It was like kind of a jock, and these girls were like all into him, and they were making fun of him because he would like his own Instagram posts at that time. And in my mind, I don't know what clicked later on, but I really thought like, well, at least he supports himself, and he was the most confident guy, right? So it really put it into perspective for my eyes. Like, if you are not the first to like your post, then how do you expect other people to like it, right? So you have to really believe in yourself and be the first one cheering you on. I always wake up in my lives, and if you guys watch me on live, you know I always say, you didn't come this far just to come this far. And that's more for me than you all. But I really try to champion myself. I really try to do things that help me grow. RuPaul said it best: if you can't love yourself, how in the hell are you going to love somebody else? And I think it goes the same for marketing. If you are not even engaging with your own content, or if you don't love what you're putting out, then how do you expect other people to love it? You really have to be passionate. And it goes back to that, the full circle moment that girls I saw in high school. The guy was literally thriving and he was so confident, but it really went back to he believed in himself at the end of the day. And you really have to believe in yourself and market yourself. When you're marketing yourself, it's really hard not to feel full of yourself or bragging or all I'm doing is talking about me. But I think you have to shift that mindset into saying, if I put this video out there, what good can it do? Who can it help? Like, if I'm putting this social media video out there, how many people will it help get into social media management, right? Like, if I post this photo about my progress, or even about my coming out story, someone else might relate to it. So I think you have to flip the script in your mind that everyone is judging you and everyone is hating you and the world is against you. And you have to really say, like, I'm here to help people. I'm here to use my voice to help. And I think that's really going to help market yourself. You really have to believe in yourself and be confident enough in your skill, in your craft. And confidence takes time as you're a beginner. Marketing yourself, running ads, posting on YouTube, posting on TikTok, going live. Going live is so huge on social media right now. If you don't have a following on social media and you're trying to build a following the fastest way possible, going live is going to get you there. Going live on TikTok, going live on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. You can essentially go live on all of them at the same time using like StreamYard, or there's so many other platforms. I highly recommend just starting on TikTok, going live, building that page, creating other lead gen forms to direct them to your Instagram, your website, collecting emails. Consistency is key. You can't just go live, every once in a while. I really think consistency is key. When you're marketing yourself, when you're doing your execution, consistency is what's going to get you there. You cannot rush the growth, right? So some clients I've been with for years and years, and we've seen them grow so much, but and people think it's maybe like an overnight, but it is really not. We've planned, we've strategized, we've done all of our research, we've made sure we've done the things properly to make sure that we can get there, right? So I think, going back to marketing yourself, just be easy on yourself, and it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to have a bad video. It's okay to have a bad photo. That's how you learn, right? I go back to some of my first Instagram posts, some of my first graphics, and I'm like, what was I thinking? How did I make that? Even some of the websites and videos I've made, but you learn, right? Like I said, it takes 10,000 hours to master something. So you will get there. You didn't come this far just to come this far, so you guys got this. Those are some tips I wanted to share if you're looking to get in the industry, become a social media manager, get into digital marketing. I think social media is a great start. Let me know in the comments what questions you have,